What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Garage. As always, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, I asked you guys whether or not we should keep or sell our now V8 swapped 4-door lad. And unsurprisingly, everyone pretty much said keep the thing. We could probably use it, right? But that does sort of present us with a new issue. That being our money, our finances. We only have $1,500 to our name, which is not going to buy anything. We're definitely not going to be able to pick up a new project car with only $1,500. So today what I would like to do is actually just focus on running the garage, you know, take on a couple of customer vehicles and see what we could actually do. I want to try to choose jobs that we could do relatively quickly. I want to get a few cars in and out of the shop. I definitely don't want to take on just one massive project for someone. So without any further ado, let's check things out. We'll see what we're gonna get here. My speedometer is not working. That could be anything. Do we try it? Let's try it. You know what? We'll try it. Why not? $152 if we can get this thing fixed up for him. Also, the UI or the menu for the entire game seems to have increased in quality overnight, which is a little odd. I should probably check like the update logs and stuff, but looks like it's a little bit more polished now. After a quick glance in the engine bay, I don't immediately see anything wrong in there, so let's hop on in and we'll see if this thing is gonna work. Wait, can we get replacement speedos? Like, is it actually that simple? Let's first just verify the customer's complaint. Whoops. E-brake, there we go. Yeah, it is 100% not working. Not only is the speedometer not working, but the tach is also not working. You can see our RPM right there doing nothing. So let's quickly bust a U-turn here. We'll pull it in the garage, see what we can actually do. I can't say that I've ever seen like a cluster swap or anything in this store, so this might be a little bit more challenging than I initially thought. So the purple nurple that we're working on is actually a lad coupe. It appeared to have the inline 4 in it. Not that that necessarily matters for what we're gonna do. Let's check interior. Is it actually just as simple as getting a new cluster? Oh, I shouldn't have bought that from here. We could have saved a significant amount of money if we would have taken our now working vehicle just over to the store. But that's all right. You win some, you lose some. So we'll drop that down right there. And then it looks like, yeah, see, I don't think we've ever actually removed a dashboard before, but it looks like it's just screws. So we'll start here with loosening on our screwdriver. Take out that one, and then there's probably going to be two on the opposite side as well, I would think. One here, and one there. Okay, now this whole thing is just going to pop out. Now, the tricky part is, how do we remove the cluster from the rest of the dash? I'm thinking interior like pry tool. Maybe. You never know. It's crazy enough that it just might work. Yeah, I don't see any bolts on the backside, so it's got to be this easy. Oh, it really is. It really is. Okay, so that's the junk one. Let's pop in the brand spanking new one, and then this whole unit just goes straight into there. Dude, that is so simple. We're gonna make some easy money with this job. That is for sure. Just got to make sure we get all the screws screwed back in. And I know at this point we could just, you know, return the vehicle to the owner and say, yeah, it's fixed or whatever. But I definitely want to verify quick that it is actually fixed and working. So we'll hop back in the thing. The old purple nurple. We love to see it. And then somebody else had recommended that maybe we remove a couple of the seats. You know, every seat that we don't use. So passenger and then rear seats in the 4-door lad. So that way, let's just see if this is working. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That way we can sort of use that as our parts runner vehicle. I think that's a fantastic idea. So let's go ahead and rip the e-brake again. Hop on out of here. And we can return the vehicle to its owner. $152. So we spent $106. I can't remember exactly. We're not really making that much on that job, but it was a quick turnaround, so I'm happy with that. Before we move on to the next one, I'm going to quickly just remove the interior from this. As I said, I just really like that idea. If we remove the guts of the interior, we should be able to fit a lot more inside of it. Let's go ahead and sell that. We do still have this inline 4 as well, so if somebody needs a whole engine swap, we've got like half of it already assembled. A lot of the interior parts or internal parts on that are actually junk. So, dude, even the wrench has... See, there's been an update, for sure. The wrench has much more reflection to it now. I gotta look at the update log, dude. I just feel like I'm missing something. Just 6 bolts in total, and we've got the interior gutted. Well, the seats gutted. The interior's still intact. Looking nice, looking nice. And then I want to see, does that drop our price? Not by much. Surprisingly, not by much. I do kind of find it funny that we spent so much time in the previous episode focused on getting this seat right here, and now we're just gonna remove it anyways. Kind of seems like a little bit of a waste of time, but it's not like we're getting rid of this stuff. We can always keep it and throw it back in when we, you know, need to sell the vehicle. I don't want to though, dude. It's our first V8 swap. This thing's mint. Our old exhaust we can probably toss in the dumpster as well. Just clip our whole face through that wall. And then what are you doing over here, my guy? I didn't even come anywhere near you, so not sure why you're moving around. All right. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Wait. Let's get rid of these. We should probably get rid of these. We spent way more than $9 on them, but at least we'll get a little bit of money back. We've made about $100 so far. Puts us up to 1,600 bones. There is some rust. Can you fix that and repaint the part? For just $125? Sure. You know what? Sure. This is going to be a very chill episode, just in case you guys were wondering. There we go. Rust on the trunk lid. That's it. Okay, that's also really easy. I don't even have to move the vehicle. We can just spray it right there and do everything else outside. We do have to get our little flapper wheel on here, our sanding disc. And this is the part that's really loud and a bit annoying, but a necessary evil. Believe me. That's looking good there. Over here to the smaller spots. Okay, and I think, let's drop that so we don't score the thing even more. I think that is all she wrote for the trunk lid. So, next question, color code. Delta Bravo 9 Echo Echo Bravo. Delta Bravo 9 Echo Echo Bravo. That's a tricky one. Delta Bravo 9 Echo Echo Bravo. Right? Let's just, before we purchase, let's make sure that that's accurate. Come back out here to the vehicle. Delta Bravo 9 Echo Echo Bravo. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go ahead and purchase one of them. And then we can pick her up, get her sprayed, and we'll be done, dude. This is also very easy. I just like to stay away from the rust jobs because they're not super time consuming. It's just the process of it is so loud, dude. It hurts my ears. All right, rust has been repaired. We are good to go. And then what if we get rid of this can? Can we? Oh, you just get rid of it. Okay, so you don't get any money back for used paint. I've gotcha. $125, dude. Very easy. That's $1,700 now. Engine chain seems to be a problem. This could be a little bit more interesting. Client didn't come. Well, there goes that. Something's wrong with the steering. Sure. Again, a little bit more interesting. Only 77 bucks though? Okay, I'm gonna try to do this outside since it's so cheap. That way we're not moving around as much. Try to zoom in here, see what the problem with the steering is. The steering, like, column right there doesn't even look like it's broken or anything. Is it a tie rod? Are they supposed to look like that? Hang on. No shot. That's like corroded away completely. Yeah, I don't think the tie rods are supposed to look like that. So let's see. How do we want to go about doing this? Honestly, it's something that we would need to put it up in the air to do. So I guess let's just move the lad and then we'll swap it out for also another 4-door lad. Ours is way cooler. V8, sick wheels, you know the deal. Dude, I didn't even notice the all blue interior in a pink Lad. Definitely not the move. So if the steering is a problem, is it going to be more difficult to drive it up on the hoist? Doesn't seem to be driving any differently than our Lad. So let's get this centered on the hoist if we can. This is not something that I'm particularly good at, but I think that should do the trick. Let's see. How'd we do? A little bit far forward, but it's more center than previous attempts. So let's drop the handbrake, and then we'll just push it back, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want to take their door off, so we'll close that. The vehicle is in the air. First step here. Oh, I can't remove hubcaps with the wrench in my hand, I guess. First step is going to be removing these little pesky devils. And then we just have to get our wrench again, get these wheels removed. That'll give us a little bit easier access to those tie rods. It's probably not necessary per se, but this would be proper procedure. So we'll start with this. We've got one nut right there. And then where it actually connects into this boot, I guess it's just another... Oh no, what did I just open? Oh, just the hood. We're good. Everything's fine. It's fine, you guys. We're doing great. We are actually doing great. Okay, both of those have been removed. It is just a tie rod for the Lad and Lad Coupe. Easy enough. I'm not going to buy them from the catalog. We're going to go to the store in the Lad, the cool one out here, and then we'll buy them for much, much cheaper. I want to wish you guys a very happy Monday as well. Hopefully you all had a fantastic weekend. I'm like rearing to go this week. I don't know what it is. The last few weeks have been a bit rough, to say the least. Your boy's been, you know, kind of down in the dumps and stuff. But I'm feeling good today. Hopefully that continues. Hopefully we can carry this momentum throughout the rest of the week. We just got to scroll through the suspension stuff here. Oh, the tie rods are the same, left and right side. So $15. They're only 15 bucks from the store. I want to check when we get back to our house. Look at all the room we have, dude, to just toss parts in there. That's great. But I want to check when we get back to the garage, see how much they would have cost us otherwise. We only saved $2.25, but that's per tie rod, okay? So $4.50 in total. You could also argue that that's about the cost of fuel for us to take our V8 over to the shop. But we're not going to worry about that. We've got two brand spanking new tie rods. We'll see. We can get a whole $1. Look at that, dude. The savings continue. All right. Now all we have to do is get these new ones thrown up in there, and we will be done with the customer vehicle. Dude, I don't think we've worked on customer vehicles since like the first, maybe the second episode. I can't remember exactly. You guys will have to fill me in. I know it's been a while, but I have missed it. It is kind of fun working on vehicles that aren't your own. Sometimes. We've got one more there and one more there. Look at that, dude. We're good to go. Okay, last step. Just get these wheels popped back on. Get all the lugs torqued to spec, of course, because we obviously have a torque wrench in our hand. Oh yeah, we still can't pick those up. That is something a lot of these like mechanic games miss though. A proper torque wrench and like torque specs for different parts and things. I would love to see that. I know it would kind of make rebuilding vehicles a little bit more tedious. You know, you'd have to have another catalog just to look up the torque spec, unless you're just an absolute genius and can remember that for every single part. But I think that could be a nice addition. We got the vehicle dropped down. Let's see if we've got the customer's order complete. 77 bones. There it is. $1,781 now. Not doing too bad. My car seems to sit uneven. That would be a suspension thing. We'll try her out. See if they show up. 189, dude. That's big money. That is big money for us. Oh. Yeah. You got quite the rake to this vehicle. I think that's what it's called. When your car kind of sits more like this. Higher in the front, lower in the rear. So judging by looking at it from the outside, yeah, I would say you've got some blown struts in here. Something weird's going on. This one I'm also going to have to put up on the hoist. But another 4-door lad. This one, also pink. We've got the car brought up to eye level. First thing we're going to do, yet again, remove these hideous hubcaps. We'll grab our ranch from right over here. And then, again, proper procedure. Probably remove these wheels so we can really see what we're up against behind here. There's one done. I'm not seeing anything super obvious right out the gate. It could actually be maybe not blown struts, but bad springs. This one seems to be kind of twisted or something. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Let's check out this other side, see if it's a similar story. Got that one popped off. Yeah, for whatever reason, they're like real twisted and just kind of look weird sitting in there. So we do have a spring compressor right over here somewhere. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop that one out. Nice, nice, nice. And then same thing on this opposite side. Just pop that one out. All right, so they don't appear to be lowering springs or aftermarket springs at all. I think, oh, no. We don't want to buy from here. I got to remember, we don't want to do this. But let's just see how much they're going to cost. $27.60 from here. We'll see what they're like over at the store. Pretty good savings, actually. $27.60 to $24 even. I'll take that. We have, oh, front and rear. For some reason, I looked at that and thought it was left and right. Okay, so we need the rear one. The front one, we're just going to have to get rid of. We have no use for that. So I've actually wasted money now at this point, but it's fine, you guys. We're not hurting, except we are. I want to have a look and see if visually... Oh, yeah, you can tell. This one's actually broken. It's not twisted. They're just straight snapped. So these guys in the bin. In order to install these, though, I think we still need to use the spring compressor. Because otherwise, how would you actually get them in? You know what I'm saying? So we'll grab both of these, pop those in, drop our spring compressor back where it came from. Very important, you guys. Working in the garage, always want to make sure you're putting your tools back where you got them. That way, when you need it the next time, it's exactly where it should be, and not where you would have left it otherwise. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, last step, though. Put the wheels back on, get everything torqued up, and we are all done. We can say sayonara to yet another pink lad. Was the last pink one a 4-door as well? It could even be the same car. You never know. And then I'm not even going to waste time dropping this thing down off the hoist again, dude. We're just going to see if we've done it. We have not. Okay, so maybe we do need to lower it down. I'm just going to triple check to make sure there's nothing else broken. The struts both seem like they're in decent condition. What about the front suspension? You never know. Could be something super weird. Hold up. Front spring looks a little broken. Looks a little broken compared to this one. So we've got one more to do. Not a huge deal. Oh, no. So we need the rear one. The front one we're just going to have to get rid of. We have no use for that. Oh, no. I accidentally bought a front spring from the store and then I threw it away for only $1. Had I known that we actually needed one of those, dude, I would have kept the thing. Unbelievable. Just throwing away money at this point. Well, would you look at that? We're gonna need the spring compressor again, so we go back to where we left it, or where it belongs, not where we left it. That's the key right there. We'll get rid of that one. Grab this new boy. Get him crammed up there. How much we getting for this? A whole bone. Just one bone. You know what? That's all right with me. And then lastly, again, just get these wheels put back on, dude, and then we're done. Not what I was expecting to happen with this job. I was kind of thinking it was going to be a little bit easier than this, but again, you win some, you lose some. We'll take what we can get at this point. We're down to $1,600, so let's see what we get for this. That's $1,800, you guys. We're doing good. Let's see what the next customer is going to bring us. Can you check my lights? Just check them, not change them. Client didn't come. Honestly, good. Good. That job seemed really bad. Battery wires are bad. We could probably do that. That doesn't seem too difficult. There we go. And this is thankfully one that we can, major frame droppage, that we can just do in the parking lot. So... I think if we just get, oh, it's only the negative? Well, they come as a set though, don't they? So we'll get our wrench, get this stuff removed, head over to the shop, grab some new wires, some new cables, and then we'll be good. Here you can really tell the difference between the old one versus the new one. This one has like no color whatsoever for the ground wire. So let's see, quickly just drop that and pick it up from further away, how much we can get for that. 2 bones, okay, not too bad. So here from our catalog, it was $39. From the shop, I believe it was $34. So again, we saved a little bit of money. Kind of important at this stage of things. Let's just set that battery back up in there. Huck those things in. Wait. Did that not connect at all? Excuse me. Excuse me. What? Is there like a battery tie down or something that I'm missing all of a sudden? I can't say I've ever had that happen to us before, but we're gonna need our wrench. There's quite a few different bolts that we need to tighten in this thing. So let's try that again. Get those in there. No, it is actually not working. So I'm gonna first secure this maybe? There we go. Okay, now it's lining up. Perfect. That was kind of strange. Maybe I just did that backwards. I can't imagine you have to put the wires in before the battery though. Okay, we are all secured, ready to rock. Let's just bring our wrench back inside and we'll see if we got it done. 108 bones. There we go, dude. $1,900, you guys. We are finally making some buku bucks. Maybe not buku bucks, but eventually I think we'll be able to buy something with like $2,500. So let's see what we have next. Something is wrong with handling, you don't say. This is going to be an awful one, dude. Suspension stuff is awful. 184 bucks. We've got a lad coupe yet again. Lots of lads. I was expecting to see, I'm just trying to check suspension right there, blown strut. I was expecting to see at least one Chad or maybe even a Bart, but so far it's all been lads. Not even an NIV. Like, what's going on there? Okay, I think we've got 3 blown struts. I can see that just from a brief walk around. So let's get this up on the hoist as well. Once again, I've already gone around and dropped the wheels and hubcaps from the areas that we need easier access to. I think the rear we could actually do just below the vehicle, but the front we will have to remove some bolts, or some nuts rather, from the top side. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. Just lower it down a little bit. And then where are the strut tops? Oh, that's right. They're like way further in than you would think they would be. And also they only have the 1 nut. Like usually it's at least 2, maybe even 3. But for this, or for these vehicles, it's just the 1. There we go. Okay, so that's done. Let's hoist her back up into the air. And as I mentioned, for the rear, it's a little bit easier here because we can access that nut or bolt from the bottom. And then same thing down there. This side seems okay, so I think we'll just try to... what happened to it? What happened to it, you guys? It's gone? I mean, we're getting new ones, so it's not really that important. Maybe it's inside the vehicle. We'll have a look when we're about done here. And then this one's gonna have to come out. And over here, same ting. There we go. Oh, this one's actually like bent. Yikes, dude, that looks gnarly. Okay, so we've got shock absorber front, and then the rear is probably shock absorber rear. Who would have thought, right? Let's go see how much that would cost from our catalog first. Suspension, lad coupe again. We're on it, dude. $28.75 for rear, $28.75 for front. We'll go get those from the store, though, of course. We gotta save a couple of bucks where we can. I'm gonna lower it down just so I can see if that rear strut is inside the vehicle or not. I don't see it straight away. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, easy. That is also going in the bin. Every time I say that, it reminds me of Mighty Car Mods. Let me know in the comments if you are avid Mighty Car Mods viewers as well. Kind of curious. All right, let's get these new ones put up in here. I always try to, you know, place the parts where they're supposed to go. So like the rear shock, for example, try to put it near the rear of the vehicle just so I don't get confused. And you know what? Easier access to each part that way. So we've got that one going in there. Could we do the top one from here? I don't know if I even really want to try, tell you the truth. We'll just do it from the engine bay, I suppose. That one's going to go right there. Quick nut on the back. That sounds bad. Remind me to never say that again. Good Lord. Okay, and now for the top. There we go. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. And then, of course, last but not least, got to get these wheels put back on. And then I think it was close to 200 bones for this one, was it not? Let's have a look. What do we got? 184. Dude, that puts us up to 2,000 buckaroonies. And to tell you the truth, you guys, I think that's the perfect spot for us to wind things down at for today. So once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.